Alright, now, welcome back to Bin Chicken Rice. So, I'm about to jump through the fauna reserve here at Auburn Botanical Gardens. So, there's a Australian native garden. Cool. I might jump through this bit first before I go into the fauna reserve. But, yeah, so entry into the gardens, $7.50. I suggest checking at the top right for my last video on when I was here, so you can get an idea of the gardens themselves. $7.50 gets you entry into the gardens and the wildlife park sanctuary zoo thing that they've got here. But I'm going to continue checking out this native garden. Also, I forgot to put in that last one that I'll put into here. It's May, it's the start of May. Everything is starting to kind of die out because of the weather. So it's not as pretty now, but it will be in a few months. Alright, definitely found the bit I like. Just the smell here, because it somewhat rained overnight or yesterday or something. So, you know, everything around here is still a bit damp, so you get that really nice Australian bushland smell. Australian rainforest this way. This is definitely my jam. So for most people, you know, their mental health hinges on being alone, doing yoga, relaxing, taking a holiday or whatever. Mine's a rainforest. Just stick me in a rainforest, give me that rainforest smell. I'm set. I'm recharged for the next 5 minutes and then I'll need another break. This little boardwalk-esque thing. Turkey doing turkey things. There's its nest. So there's also a billabong through here. It goes right up through to the other side of that bridge. Also, so just before I jump into the aminals area. So last time I was here was when I was doing my TAFE course. So I did Cert 2 in animal studies and then started doing Cert 3 in captivity of animals before dropping out. So while I was doing the course, they did bring us to the fauna side of the gardens to also help out, do some raking and stuff. I do remember being inside, I think it's the aviary with a peacock, and that's about all I remember. That's probably also the one excursion I have arguably the least amount of memories of. I remember more of the drive to get here than I do the actual day of doing stuff here. Alrighty, let's go in. This is cool. Motobarosaurus, the giant kangaroo, Diplodon. It's cool. So they also have a Dreamtime story of how animals got their colours and shapes, particularly the birds. Cool. So you can't hear it, but one of the emus over there keeps bellowing, which is a trick I think I've spoken about in one of my Taronga videos, can be replicated with a didgeridoo by hitting the end. That's how they used to be hunted. And as usual, peacocks have free roam of the place. So you can see the white ring on its right foot. That means that is most likely a male. But anyone who knows, sexual dimorphism already knows that's a male.
Yes, look over here.
Who's that? Who's that? Wallaby. Touch it.
So, fairly sure I've spoken about this before while I was at Taronga one time, but the rings around animals' feet, tags in their ears and all that normally denote if it's on the right leg it'll be male or unknown, and if it's on the left leg it's generally a female animal. Alright, so for the animal area there, if you go across the road here to over there, there's a second half with an aviary. That's cool. Anyway, here's the aviary. So this is one exhibit where I remember doing work. The other was the back exhibit over in the thing. But this is, I believe, fully free entry, not part of the 750. This aviary houses 20 frogmouths and some kookaburras, two of which are fighting. But this is the exhibit that I recall being harassed by a peacock. Yeah. Small garden area right here, but nice and outdoorsy. And got another little waterfall. So this one's all of your smaller birds. This one's plenty more smaller ones. You've got some ground dwelling birds floating around amongst the finches. This one's got a pheasant. I haven't seen one of those since I was on Hamilton Island. Alright, so just got back to the car, so just a quick one today. Yeah, so entry into the fauna park it's small anyway, but it's part of entry into the main, I can't remember, Botanical Gardens, that's it. So yeah, so it's $7.50 for adults, cheaper for kids, cheaper for concession, and then cheaper for companions. So pretty much same as everywhere. Yeah, so is it worth a day? Not really, not unless you're already in the area or you just need time to kill. It's a date day, whatever. But depending on when I upload this, it's probably the end of May right now, if not the mid-May. So I suggest going back, checking out some of the videos I did get over the last few weeks. So Vivid will be one of them, Glow at Sydney Zoo. If it's mid-May, then look out for Vivid next week and Glow last week. But yeah, hopefully in the next few weeks I'll be able to finish this video I've been working on for quite a while and haven't actually done much for in a long time. But it'll be the filming locations of some of the things filmed around Sydney, like Anyone But You, Matrix and the likes. So yeah, hang around for that. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to get notified when that comes up amongst some of my other ones. And yeah, see you next time, and don't forget to touch some native grass.